Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for August 25th, 2013. It's a beautiful day out there with temperatures in the lower to mid 60s along the immediate coast and mid to upper 50s over the interior. As you can see, we also have dew points rather low out there in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the northern interior and mid to upper 50s along the immediate coast. Now, high pressure is going to be in control today, but we do have some cloud cover here. I'm going to explain what's causing that in just a moment. On the surface map, as you can see, high pressure is in complete control, sitting right over the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, so there will be no threat whatsoever for any type of precipitation. Look for temperatures to rebound nicely in the lower to mid 80s throughout the entire region, upper 70s over Long Island. Now on the radar you can clearly see there's no precipitation whatsoever, so we're going to enjoy a very comfortable day out there. But when we look at the infrared satellite picture, you can see some clouds streaming down from the St. Lawrence River Valley down into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. These are mostly high clouds and will not produce any precipitation, but they will produce some increased cloud cover, obviously. So what's causing this cloud cover? Well, we'll see a better view of it on the water vapor satellite picture. We have a ridge that is starting to build and increase in strength over the plains, and is producing a clockwise flow. So as you can see here, here is our ridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, follow the lines. So when you have moisture up here, it's being drawn down south. But notice the winds are converging here. See how the winds are kind of packing in here? That leads to sinking air. So even though moisture is being transported in from basically southeastern Canada into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, they won't produce any precipitation because we have convergence aloft, which is basically sinking air, which basically prevents precipitation from developing. So it's basically because we're in between two ridges, the Western Atlantic Ridge and the ridges building in the plains, and so we have this weak trough here over New England, and we are on the back end of that trough, so that's what's producing these clouds. Other than that, really not much going on, and the ridge building into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area will start off our heat wave, or let's call it warmer conditions. Warmer and more humid. I really can't call it a heat wave because we won't see 3 straight days of 90-degree weather, but we'll certainly see more summer-like weather with higher humidity and higher temperatures. So this high pressure system is going to shift off the coast, and as a result we're going to get a southwesterly flow at the surface. So by tomorrow we'll see a southwesterly wind anywhere from 5 to 15 miles per hour, and our temperature is a little bit warmer, more in the mid 80s throughout the entire region, lower to mid 80s along the immediate coast. Of course, portions of southeast Long Island more likely in the upper 70s to lower 80s. We'll also see an increase in humidity throughout the day, and then Tuesday is going to start to real warm up. So here's the latest model guidance from the Penn State EWAL website, and this is the European model. Again, here's our ridge for today, and here's the other ridge over the Western Atlantic, and here's that trough. By this evening, that ridge will start to build more into the Philadelphia metropolitan area, so that northwesterly flow aloft is going to shift more towards New England. So we'll see more clear skies, I think, in place by the time that happens, but of course high pressure is starting to shift off the coast. By tomorrow evening, notice the high pressure system has split. You got one over the southeast, another one over the Western Atlantic. We're going to be pretty much in between these two ridges with these weak disturbances dropping from the St. Lawrence River Valley towards the northern mid-Atlantic and New England. Now what that's going to do is it's going to produce two factors here. One, we have a southwesterly flow starting Monday night and continuing to strengthen on Tuesday. And what that's going to lead to is increased humidity, and our temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Along the coast, lower to mid 80s. Higher levels of humidity. The change here is that with these disturbances dropping southeast, there will be a threat for an isolated to widely scattered shower or thunderstorm each afternoon. Not a washout, but with these disturbances dropping south, you can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm each afternoon with this high level of instability and basically humidity. So that's going to continue on through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can see again, we have a northwesterly flow aloft, but when we look at the surface here, we have a high pressure system trying to rebuild back in. So on Tuesday, or should I say on Thursday, for example, we have a cold front, another cold front moving through. Now this is going to be a stronger cold front, okay? So this cold front blows through, more showers and thunderstorms. The good news is that by the time this cold front moves through, much like this past week, by the time we get to Friday evening, high pressure is in complete control, no issues whatsoever, a little bit lower humidity, and a little bit more comfortable temperatures. We're talking about mid 80s rather than upper 80s over the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, and lower levels of humidity. And for Saturday and Sunday, high pressure and complete control with comfortable temperatures in the mid 80s. I can't say lower 80s just yet because I think this is a slightly warmer air mass, but clearly we're dealing with very tranquil, very comfortable weather conditions for the first weekend of September with clear skies, lower humidity, and temperatures pretty much near normal. That's your forecast discussion for today. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.